we spread to all the departments, make sure that it works, prove our worth, and then we scale from regions, states, and globally.
All right. Thank you. Optical Intelligence Laboratory. Vital Mama, get ready. We can start.
Okay. Good day, judges, panelists, and audience. We are Optical Intelligence Laboratory, and today we present to you IRIS, an intelligent imaging system redefining how laboratory diagnostics are done.
It won't immediately read it, but until after we have an internet connection, and this helps in situations whereby we go for outreaches. Thank you.
IRIS runs on 4 major streams of revenue generation. We have the first one, which is the hardware sales of customized units at a price of 250,000 naira with a profit margin of 60%. The second one is the service as a software subscriptions, the prices ranging from 25,000 naira to 75,000 naira monthly, depending on the facility. And the third one is that our system will be integrated into already existing laboratory information systems of enterprises. The fourth one is prospective partnerships and sponsorships from NGOs and government organizations during our outreaches.
In conclusion, we believe that IRIS isn't built to indulge lazy or lackadaisical scientists, but this dual growth engine is being built to be integrated into existing investigative laboratory systems in order to increase accuracy and efficiency in the medical world. Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry, pardon me, I'm not a medical person. I'm not sure I'm not exactly clear. So are you saying with IRIS remotely, any person can do a test, remotely at any place and any kind of test?
No, it requires a registered scientist because the slides still have to be stained, they have to be processed, and this can only be done by a professional. So the professional then takes this slide under the microscope, but then with our hardware device, they can actually read this slide and reads this slide, records it, then send it to our software, which analyzes it and provides standard medical laboratory results. Then the scientist himself then validates it.
So what's the cost of the device, and where do you plan on getting it manufactured?
Okay, so the device, that means the hardware now. The cost to produce the hardware is about 120,000 naira, but then we hope to sell it at 250,000 naira to get a 60% margin profit. Okay, so we are actually looking towards different kind of manufacturing agencies, which is, oh my God. No, in the country, locally produced.
Okay. Is that all? Okay, thank you so much. Vital Mama.
Good afternoon, judges. Good afternoon, audience. We are Vital Mama. Every year, about 75,000 Nigerian women die due to pregnancy-related complications. These deaths, very preventable, and yet Nigeria still accounts for more than 10% of the global health body with regards to maternal mortality. Why? Because there's delay in access to care. A woman realizes that she's experiencing certain symptoms, but fails to go to the hospital because she does not recognize that this is a danger sign, or she's scared of the financial cost attached to seeking care. This is why we built Vital Mama. Vital Mama is an AI-empowered maternal health companion that is seeking to eradicate the delay in seeking care. Let me run you through how Vital Mama works. First, Using the offline USSD code, using the voice or chat feature, the mother is able to log in her symptoms into the platform. When she does this, the Vital Mama assesses the symptoms that she has logged in, asks certain questions, asks follow-up questions in the language that the woman chooses to communicate in, and then uses this for a risk assessment and is able to detect danger sign. When a danger sign is detected, that is an emergency is occurring, the woman is flagged as high risk. When she's flagged as high risk, 4 things occur. First off, clinical data is sent to an healthcare worker who is going to oversee clinical decisions on this woman. Second, an alert is actually sent to a relative that is going to ensure there is transport mobilization to bring the woman back to the hospital. Third, a clinical data and the alert is also sent to a pre-registered primary healthcare center that is going to receive the woman. And fourthly, when needed, healthcare first education is going to be provided. Our business, to scale our business, we're running on 3 revenue streams. The first is the business to NGO or health organizations partnership. Second is business to clinic or providers partnership. And third is a business to consumer premium content. Why Vital Mama now? Vital Mama is offering 24/7 maternal support in local languages. Vital Mama is choosing to operate offline via USSD, reaching women with no smartphone or data. Vital Mama is providing a human-in-the-loop oversight, ensuring that there is clinical accountability. Vital Mama is not just an app, it is an infrastructure. We're ensuring that no woman gets to navigate pregnancy alone. We're ensuring that, most importantly, that no life is lost due to any preventable delay. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much. Questions from the judges?
Yeah, well done. So this is just, so what stands, because yeah, women health is important, is key, but like there are a lot of guys already trying to solve around this. What will stand you out from, you know, the multitude, basically?
Okay, any other? Okay, go ahead.
Thank you very much. What stands us out from other women-related platforms is, first off, we're going to be operating offline via USSD, and we're intending to incorporate the use of community health extension workers to actually get to mothers who do not have access to smartphone or data. Another one is actually the provision of a 24/7 maternal AI support in multilingual languages. We've also secured partnerships with clinical advisors that have also laid it out that they're going to provide the clinical accountability needed using this 24/7 maternal support that they're going to be getting via the AI.
All right, sorry, one more.
Also, we are an efficiency multiplier. We are also like, we have seen the current state of maternal health, where like our features just extend more than just
of the whole Africa globally. Over 1 billion people are suffering from hypertension, and that's why we come up with a cardio high BP, and we have already described this based on a conceptual and theoretical framework, which deal in the area of socio-ecological work, WHO framework, and the division of innovation theory. Then we have 4 layers of intelligence in our engine, and it's going to be based on the system intelligence, where we impute information that will work for the population, followed by the clinical decision, and the outcome will help us to decide on the management of cardiovascular and other non-communicable disease. There is, I would love to project the demo, maybe it's as a result of ongoing issue. I would love to project the demo, which comprises of the different section where the so-called healthcare workers can make use of the demo. And based on that, we also like to talk briefly on the workflow on the demo, of the demo. Our area is also positioned on other important area, which has to do with the area of AI marketing, because our own product cannot go into the entire market without having the kind of competition. That's why we've been able to partner with different organizations such as private health facilities. We've planned to incorporate our product into the telemedicine platform, health insurance system. Then we also intend to incorporate into the digital health startups and NGO and other global health organization. And how are we going to ensure that we actually get our ideal revenue through a particular stream? That's the reason why we come up with some of these particular streams that we can incorporate into this particular system that we've established, such as enterprise SaaS that can actually work at the level of hospital and other clinics, API platform that can be integrated into electronic record. Then the subscription license can also be used, and strategic partnership can assist us in achieving all these plan that we've already made. And aside that, I also like to talk briefly on the role of AI in reducing the prevalence and overall mortality associated with cardiovascular and other non-communicable diseases. So in conclusion, I would like to introduce our CardioMap AI, which is cardiovascular intelligence that is designed primarily to ensure that we take care of the global health in the area of non-communicable diseases. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much for that, Christians. Because the slide was not up, right? The judges couldn't ask questions because the slide wasn't up.
So I want to make sure I understand what the solution is. So a patient interfaces with an AI platform around cardiovascular issues, and the provider provides answers, tests, and all that, right?
The engine is designed in such a way that we make use of special underutilized parameter, a predictor called interarm blood pressure. And that is one of the areas that we actually consider as novel based on evidence-based, and we are introducing that along with other parameters in evaluating individual based on their risk factors. And we have actually done this based on the WHO conceptual framework I talked about, that we've been able to incorporate that into other parameters from modifiable and non-modifiable risk factors in order to categorize. This is not about adult alone. Our hub is also going to address other non-communicable disease issues that we have in pediatric issues, such as childhood obesity and other cardiovascular issues, by inputting only body mass index, and it will actually categorize them. Preventive measures can be taken aside other emergency conditions that we have incorporated into this particular app.
Okay, thank you so much, Universal Care Initiative. That's all. Mama Care AI.
Thank you.
Mama Care AI.